Welcome, honorable guests from Domain 9. I am Archon Larson of District 7.
Archon Larson, it's an honor to meet you.
Miss Lon, the Vera region and Domain 9 are both affected by gray space entities. For this, we have the same target and goal. If we are willing to share what we know, our fight against those gray space entities will be more efficient.
Can't agree more, Archon Larson. The information Vera has gathered is very important.
Based on the findings of this trip, we are now certain that the disconnection between Meroria and Inners was premeditated and carefully calculated by gray space entities. The disguiser lurking in Inners assisted a group of gray space entities in accumulating power. Their goal was the subsequent Abyss Current. It's not yet clear exactly how the Abyss Current was formed, or how it works, but so far, it appears to be an entrance to another plane, through which those gray space entities attempted to penetrate Domain 9. We have removed most of the gray space entities, but this can only delay their operation. We must close the Abyss Current to solve this crisis. However, we haven't found any effective solution.
The Abyss Current is a fairly common occurrence in Domain 9. It's a distorted space-time area caused by the powers of gray space entities. Usually, such a current would disappear on its own once the order is restored in the concerned space-time. A timestamp can be used to locate a relatively stable spot in the distorted space-time, which will be the starting point for settling the area. Conroe and I tried to close this Abyss Current with a timestamp, but the space-time distortion was so great that the timestamp did little.
I've assigned a team to study the Abyss Current under the Grand Sea. Once we have more information, we should be able to figure out how to close it. Lin, take charge of the underwater Abyss Current. That's it for today. Miss Lon, I'd love to hear more about Domain 9.
Yes, I'll be on call at all times.
I really hope we can find a way soon.
Dr. Clive and his team are working on it. Until then, be patient. I'm going to check on Ruby at the security...
Ruby is with the security force?
Yes. When Shelly is busy, Saki helps with...
Let's go. Thank you for your service, Lynn. Has the undersea abyss current?
Fiona and her team are closely monitoring the abyss current.
She's doing great. That reminded me. Dr. Rubilia is also...
Rubilia.
Yes, the doctor is currently free to carry out activities within a small area.
Can the doctor move about?
Yes, we've developed a jammer to help conceal the doctor's biosignal. However, we still need to observe whether the doctor, with the device on, can be affected by Ruby, who has the special features of gray space entities. In short, it has achieved the expected purpose. It interferes. The current situation is relatively stable.
That's great.
Come on, let's go see Ruby.
Rubilia. Excuse me. I need a word with Rubilia.
Ruby seems to be very fond of that doll.
After all, it was a gift from you. It's Ruby's best friend, and she calls it Dolly. This is probably...
Is that so? I wish she could forget everything that has happened, and grow up like other kids. Happy and safe. Not just Ruby. I hope everyone could walk out of the dark shadow of... In this regard, I haven't waived my attitude, my pursuit, and the...
I just can't imagine how you have been all these...
We often regret the decisions we have made. We feel disappointed and helpless with the results. Having the Crystamax implanted, and traveling to the confounding of... Even if the hope is slim, what would you do if you were...
Wow, you were in... Are there many houses made of shells under this...
Once certain things over there are resolved, we will have...
Deal. We pinky...
Yes.
I've been very good, Lynn. I promised you that I would take medicine, get checkups, go to bed on time.
I'm back, Ruby.
Lynn!
How have you been?
Not at all. I haven't had any...
That's good.
Really? Very soon I'll be...
You will make a great comrade, Ruby. Just a moment.
Sorry to interrupt your break, Lynn. We just received a message. The abyss current has become...
Understood.
Lynn, when this is all over, let's...
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I will be...
I will. Executor, Shirley?
According to Mook Squad's report, gray space entities have become... We haven't confirmed the causes of these changes.
With all due respect, can't we also try to help improve dimensional stability of the surrounding areas through a timestamp? To put it another way, those areas, if the abyss current can't be pacified completely, the entire underwater world would become part of...
Before the situation gets worse, we must... However...
Leave the job of stabilizing the space. We have developed a device capable of stabilizing space-time using the technology provided by Dr. Rubilia has some unique... Miss Lon, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lyra.
The pleasure is mine, Miss Lyra.
My name is Rubilia. Please...
Dr. Rubilia is an expert in...
It seems the doctor has had some...
Indeed. I had some very unusual experiences in the past, which have given me...
I can't deny that. But the doctor's words are trustworthy. We have developed some protective gear to conceal the doctor's breath. This allows her to...
Okay.
I was told that Miss Lan and your party broke through the barrier into...
Yes. A timestamp can adjust space-time fluctuation. We closed the abyss current at Somerset Isle by...
I see. Is the time...
The doctor is referring to the black stones widely distributed in the confounding abyss, which is an expansive underground... The timestamp sounds very similar to these black stones.
Black stones? Let me think. The black jade is indeed a product of another civilization. During our confrontation, if more information could be obtained on that intelligent civilization, it was exactly why we ventured out into the outside world this time. Space-time was to...
What Miss Lan just said seems relevant to some of the shattered... The Abyssant can exert influence on the space-time barrier of Domain 9 through its field ability. It can call more great... Black stones have a similar effect. That's why the Abyss Current... But the situation underwater is quite different. I'm afraid the Abyss Current is not the only thing that interferes with that sector. I suspect that the space-time there may have always been unstable, and gray space entities are using this to their advantage. The timestamp alone can't change the space-time shaped by these two forces. So another cause of this space-time's instability becomes a key breakthrough point for us.
There's another force that is affecting space-time? What could it be?
I'm not sure. It could be a hidden abyssant, undiscovered Blackstone ruins, or something completely beyond our knowledge. Obviously, the potential risk is unpredictable. But we don't have a safer choice here.
How exactly does the doctor plan to identify this cause?
I will try to make an impact on the entire area by leading the energy inside the Abyss Current with the abilities of gray space entities. If my conjecture is correct, this cause, affected by the flow of energy, would produce an abnormal space-time fluctuation. Miss Lyra will have gears set up to detect its location.
Okay. Prepare for departure.
I can feel a surge of energy inside the Abyss current. And the Hive Mother has grown more frantic. We don't have much time. Once the jammer is removed, those Grayspeak...
We will keep you safe.
Okay. Let's...
Rubilia.
I'm okay. It worked.
Lyra, we've arrived at the entrance to the target location.
Roger that. Go ahead and explore the surrounding area.
Is it really the Black...
I didn't receive any relevant reports. If these ruins are similar in nature to the confounding abyss. Moreover, the extent of the space-time fluctuations' impact on the ground...
Understood. We got that.
I believe our timestamp could
Hello? Can you hear me?
Ms. Lan has unlocked the Blackstone route.
The signal fluctuation might be a result of its interference.
Lyra? Communication is cut off.
What's this?
Some sort of...
Something similar was also present in the Black... Look! There are also... This happened not too long...
It has kept a full record of our movements. I'm afraid our operation just now was not successful. Finish these gray space entities first. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now, and take a closer look at our plan. I'm afraid our operation just now was not successful. Finish these gray space entities first. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now, and take a closer look at our plan. Is this a...
I have seen similar totems in Domain 9. Is it a planet?
I'm afraid our operation just now was not successful. Finish these gray space entities first. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now, and take a closer look at our plan. Probably better to go back to where we were just now, and take a closer look at our plan. I'm afraid our operation just now is not successful. Finish these gray space entities first. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now, and take a closer look at our plan.
Another totem.
For some reason, this reminds me of Meroria.
Is this just a coincidence?
I guess some coincidence.
Are you suggesting another possibility? In other words?
In this case, we must prepare ourselves for the day. I'm afraid our operation just now was not successful. Finish these gray space entities first. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now, and take a closer look at our plan.
I'm so confused. Those tentacle-looking things.
Could it be an implication? They grow, expand, override. I don't know for how long this alien civilization... If they were doomed to perish.
I've seen this pattern in Domain 9. We would interpret...
Interesting. Could the ruins here have 4...
I'm afraid our operation just now was not successful. Finish these gray space entities first. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now, and take a closer look at our plan. Are we...
Lynn, can you hear me?
Communication seems to be up and go.
We've just received an update from the monitoring department. The stability of the...
Good news.
Mr. Conroe also got in touch with us not too long ago. He's waiting for you over there, I believe.
Thank you. worry about the weight, Con.
It doesn't bother me. But the guys at the other end of the Celestial... We've stayed a bit too long.
Yeah, it's time to go back.
Coincidentally, while you were away at Blackstone Root, for example, the gray space entities around the Abyss Current are no longer drawn to it. I guess there's some kind of an energy pulse derived from Blackstone Ruins, which has neutralized the Abyss Current's disruptive force. The Abyss Current can now be controlled using a timestamp. In other words, we can now use a timestamp to transform the Abyss Current into a celestial gate to serve our needs.
This is too risky.
We don't have a safer option now. The Abyss Current's impact on space-time won't cease to exist. We can no longer open the celestial gate with a timestamp. Everything inside the Abyss Current is unknown to us. If this is our only chance to go back to Domain 9, I'm taking it. Don't worry. I perform best when I'm alone. Companions would only have my hands and feet bound.
It sounds rather stiff. Keep in touch. I know you've got this.
So, I'll set out to explore inside the Abyss Current. See you around.
Archon Larson, we successfully we explored inside and managed to reboot Blackstone Ruins, which Mr. Conroe believes this Abyss Current, under the control of the time.
Not only that.
If Mr. Conroe could verify this conjecture on this trip, we would be able to establish a stable connection with Domain 9 through the Abyss Current. And more cooperation could be carried out between Domain 9 and Hykros to tackle the potential threats posed by gray space entities. Lyra, continue monitoring the Abyss Current and the Blackstone Ruins. We need to learn more about how the Blackstone and gray space entities affect each other.
That's right. We're already working on it.
This series of emergencies that have threatened the safety of the people of Vera is over for now. Fiona, Lyra, Lynn, Miss Lon from Domain 9, Miss Shirley, and the Executor, thank you for your service. That's all for today.
The crisis caused by the Abyss current has not yet completely subsided, but it's largely considered under control. The daily order has been gradually restored in Inners. Thank you for all your hard work.
We're glad to be of help. Although this incident has come to an end.
Lynn, are you also heading back to...
Actually, Ruby is doing really well. I didn't have much time for her lately.
That's great news. Would you do me the honor of planning your visit? And just, would you be interested in a tour together? Some of the lab's most precious...
Thank you, Archon Fiona.
Great. Lynn and I will see you at the...
It's a deal. Fiona!
It's been a while, Ruby. Is this your first time to Inners? What do you think?
The underwater world is so pretty. I saw a lot of wonderful fish.
Really? I think you will see more brilliant sea creatures soon.
Yes, I'm over the moon. Lynn, please.
Can't wait. Excellent. Executor, Shirley, let's go.
The aquarium.
Hey! The great whale shark is coming! Clang, clang!
Riding a whale? Lynn, I don't think it's very nice.
What's this?
I knew it was Ginono.
You look troubled, Fiona, which is very unusual.
Everyone in Inners knows how mischievous this kid is. No parents allow their children to play with her. She's pretty much all by herself. Sometimes I try to look after her a little more and teach her some manners, but I just don't have much time for this. Her behavior is getting worse and worse, but can we blame her?
I see. Shall we try something different this time?
You mean Ruby?
You're right. Riding on the back of an exhibit might upset the staff in the exhibition hall. Do you have a plan?
Maybe I could ask her nicely to come down?
You got this, Ruby.
Uh-huh. My name is Ruby. Do you want to come down and play with me? My name is Ruby. Do you want to come down and play with me? Oh, forgot to say hello. Lynn told me to be polite. My name is Ruby. Sorry, I mean... Hello. My name is Ruby.
Are you talking to me?
Yes? Can we play together?
I see! You're also into adventures! Ginono. The great whale shark is my ride. If you would like a ride on the great then you'll enjoy the commanding view.
Wow.
Check out its massive mouth. It can...
According to this...
Oh no!
Lynn?
Good idea. It's wonderful that you're making... Despite all the ups and downs, Ruby's life...
It's a pity that the doctor couldn't come with us.
I understand. But now is not the time to reveal and to dispel the haze that hovers above them. And for her, being able to watch over, and I'll be there with them. Always.
Look! Look how long its arms are! And it can adjust— By the way, do you—
Is it really okay?
I'll teach you!
Would it be possible for Ruby to visit? Truly astonishing how fast—
Yes, I guess I'll become a frequent visitor.
Are you—
But the most complex problem has yet to be—
Exactly. The Abyss Current, the Black Stone, and the Hive— I feel we are sinking deeper into the vortex. As the head of Inners—
This is a mink whale, isn't it?
It's cute.
It's much smaller. Not like if it was slightly big. Don't.
I didn't expect to see so many wonderful— Well worth the trip.
Executor and Shirley, I know you are— It's not your duty to fight against Gray Space Entity. Your contribution to solving this crisis— Honestly, I don't think we could have saved— Please, accept my sin—
Hey, no. This is an ichthyosaur.
Is that it?
What's so interesting about two big rocks? The fossil belongs to the order. Okay, done.
Did you just run out?
I guess so.
I think it would be better to confirm where the two of—
We better hurry and catch up with them before Gino—
Forget the introductions. Hey, Spark!
Terrific! You have so many close— This is great! So many new recruits and—
Kinono?
It—
Shall we take a photo together before—
Great!
Lynn, do you wanna—
Come on. What?
I'll count to 3, and everyone looks at Spark. 1, 2, 3, Spark!
The day's Inners trip has come to an end. Ruby, say goodbye to Ginono.
Bye, Kinono.
Me too! Come back soon!
Next time.
I'll bring Ruby back to Mar— She's been yawning, but—
See you next time, Ruby.
Bye.
Thank you for coming. The crisis we are facing is far from over.
You are very welcome.
I'll leave you to it. I wish for more peaceful—
We will keep fighting.
I pray for good news from Mr. Con—
I will.
It's been a while, Executor.
Conroe has brought good news. After many failed attempts, Archon Larson is sending an advance party.
This enables communication and reinforcements between the two parties have different views on the darkness.
That's for sure. I won't disturb your meeting. We should go to—